But now, the scientists have overcome those challenges, especially by the use of nanoparticles. So they are small balls, and small balls made basically of, I know that some are made of carbon, and then they just insert the DNA inside, and they are so small that they can even pass through the nucleus ball, so it makes it like more effective. So those methods have been used, but also those challenges didn't stop scientists to make some progress. There have been many progress in different fields, like cancer, like blindness disease, sickle cell, and even some people are working on HIV treatment. Okay, so the SCA is a kind of blindness disease that are incurable. So what the scientists did to treat it, they just replaced the faulty gene with the normal gene. The faulty gene is called RPE65. So they use a harmless virus and insert a normal version of RPE65 into the retina of the eyes. And they did it on 3 patients, and one of them was cured. So like it's very promising, and perhaps the 2 others who were not, who were not ill, maybe they were in a more advanced stage of the disease. So like it's very promising. And then some scientists also use the nanoballs to turn off a gene which is responsible of the production of a protein which make the tumor grow. So they try and they turn off this gene in cancer cell. They try it in a mouse, but I don't know yet if they are done in human being. But it's very promising because using this, if it had already worked in a mouse, there is higher chance that it will work in human being. And then what I think could be the future of gene therapy. I think gene therapy should be concentrated on the cure of HIV/AIDS and skin cancer. I choose AIDS because the scientists found that there is a gene that are in large amounts in people who show resistance to HIV. This gene is called CCL3L1. So if those people who are resistant to HIV have a lot of this gene, why not perhaps try to insert this gene in people who do not show this resistance perhaps? But this is very difficult because how are you going to do to insert like a gene in all the cells of your body? And you know HIV form reservoir, like they go and hide in some cell. And then skin cancer. Okay, I choose skin cancer because now we have climate change and we have the ozone layers that are degraded. So we have more UV light coming and people will be more likely to have skin cancer. So it will be a good idea if scientists try to focus on skin cancer and try to treat it. And also about Africa, we don't have this technology. Last time I asked if Gene Tech, if they have even one company in Africa, they say no, that they are in Africa under Roche company, which is only in South Africa. And even if this technology are developed, like we as Africans, we won't have enough money to buy those medicine. And also the people that who have the technology, they won't have any incentive to pursue this research, because who is going to be the client if they do HIV drug? Only the people, most of the people with HIV are in Africa, so they won't have like customer. So I think as LA students, you guys can see if you like gene therapy, you can study and then come in Africa, and as Maputi say, you will create Africa Gene Tech. Thank you.
Have people been attempting gene therapy for HIV yet?
They are researching on it.
Okay.
And even Goore programming.
Good. Okay.